Hello and welcome to Beyond the Plastic. My name is Leon Odenbrett and I'm here today to talk to you about a game called Calico. This is a very, very good game. I'm not going to mince words here. I'm going to tell you right up front, this is a great game. Is it a must-buy game? You'll find out at the end. So, Calico is a tile laying game. And in this, the object is to put together a certain pattern. I'm not going to go into all the details of the rules because there's a million other sites out there that have done that and they probably can do it better than me. But the thing that I will tell you is I'll tell you the things I like about the game and there's a few things I don't like about the game. And then I'll bring it all together in the end. This is the player board. I love this player board. If I turn it sideways you can actually see that it's dual layered. All the tiles fit in here perfectly. Perfectly. It's such an awesome board and nothing slides around. It's really, really a nice board. The second thing that I really like, the artwork. It's really hard to see the cats here, but the art of the cats is very good. They have you building quilts, so you have buttons that you sew into your quilt. That's actually pretty cool. It's very simplistic art. They have cats throughout the whole thing that help you gain points. The cats are awesome. And the thing that's most awesome about the cats is that they're all real. Every cat that's in this game is based on a real life cat. And there's cool little stories at the end of it to talk about. The third thing I'm going to talk about is the edge of the box here. It shows you 1 to 4 players, 14 plus, 30 to 45 minutes. First thing I'll say is 30 to 45 minutes is accurate for 3-player. 4-player takes closer to an hour. The 1 to 4 players, absolutely right. There is a solo mode for this. The solo mode is just kind of try to beat your best score type thing. It's not bad. The last one is age of 14. I disagree with that. They have built into this game some very nice tiles, some very nice features for this that you can set up to play with your kids so that you can actually even the playing field if you're much more advanced in puzzle games than your kids are. And what I mean by that is you want the hardest game there is. This is the hardest game there is. You set this up and this is really hard to do. As you notice, there's 6 sides around this tile. And they're saying, and there's only 6 colors in the game. For 10 points, you have to get all different colors around it. And for 15, you have to get all colors and all patterns. If you get all patterns, that's also 10 points. It's just, if you get one of them, you get 10. If you get both of them, you get 15. This is super hard. This one here, you have 4 and then 2. There's only 3 of a color of a specific pattern. This means you have to have 3 and 2 or 3 or 2 to mix this up, and yeah, trying to get this done, to me this is worth more than 14. I think this is like an 18. This one's super hard to get. I've gotten it once, but it's super hard to get. And this one here is pretty, it's not hard, but it's not easy either. But you can set this up for yourself and then give your son or daughter an easy shot by doing this. Easy patterns to set up, easy patterns to do. They're going to get the second number quite often, and they're going to love the game because they feel like they're making progress. They're going to be playing you, and you're going to have a difficult time in the game. You're going to be struggling to get these patterns matched up. You're going to be struggling to figure out your way to set yourself up. It's not easy, especially with this setup. And in the end, the point that I'm getting at is your kid then feels like they're competing with you. You get a 10, a 7, and a 13, and they get a 7, 11, and an 11. We're talking about pretty close scores, and it's going to come down to cats and buttons. And your child can play with you. And then you can take some of these tiles and mix them up and make a medium weight game for your spouse or somebody else who's new to the game. This game is very good. The only other positive I want to talk about is this bag. It's a tile drawing game. You draw tiles out of the bag. And look at this. With a fist, goes in no problem. Your hand is big. You can reach in here and pull out tiles. It's not a problem. There is no issue pulling out tiles out of this bag. Super high quality bag. Everything, the canvas is actually canvas. It's really durable. You're going to be playing this game and somebody throws it across the room. You're not going to have to worry about the components breaking or ripping or anything like that. Very good game. So now we come to my negatives. My first negative is there's no storage solution. You have plastic bags that they give you, and the box is pretty much just an empty box. It's not a very good storage solution. The second negative, if you have somebody in your life who is very, very apt to analysis paralysis, we call it AP. If you have somebody in your group that is AP, this is not the game for you. This will definitely cause analysis paralysis. I can play this game with most people and finish it, about 15 or 20 to 30 minutes. If I play it with one of my sons, he tend to overanalyze things, and just the two of us will take an hour. So if you have somebody with analysis paralysis, avoid this game. Now, will I play this with my son that has analysis paralysis? Absolutely. I love the game. The game is good, and I don't mind waiting for him to take his turn. So, that said, the real question is, should you buy this? I've given it a glowing review. Yes, you should buy this. Is it worth the money that you put out on it? Absolutely, 100%. This is a great game. Is it a must buy? Is this one of the essential games that should be in absolutely everybody's collection? 100% yes. This is a fantastic game, and I believe it should be in everybody's collection. I have not said that about a single other game. I rate other games much higher than this. Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea is one of my favorites. TI-4 is one of my favorites. Do I say that it has to be in anybody else's collection? No. Sagrada, great game. Does it have to be in your collection? No. Calico, does it need to be in your collection? Yes, I think that it's a good fit for everybody. You hate cats? It's still a great brain burner. It's still a great game. You hate building quilts? Still a great brain burner. Still a great game. I would say overall this game it's not a 10 out of 10 because of storage solution, because of the analysis paralysis that's enabled. So it's definitely a 9 out of 10. But that said, it definitely is an essential. The only other game that I would consider essential is Ticket to Ride. So I'm putting it in the same category as Ticket to Ride. So this is Leon Odenbrett from Beyond the Plastic saying, yes, must buy.
Thank you.